We're going to do 5-minute game. Hopefully we get the white pieces to start off. That's always nice. We're at 1,300. We'll see how high we can go tonight, but I'm looking for at least 100 points here. Hey, Dave. All right, well, we don't have the white pieces, but we're up against... Oh, I was going to say maybe the London from London. But no, not the London. Just someone maybe from London. Hey, Quadro. Let's get that bishop out. Little Pinsky Lewinsky. There's also a pin here. F3. I think I'll probably look to take this right here. You might want to just grab. There's also this move, but it really depends if my opponent kind of knows what they're doing in these lines, because if they do, it's not so clear. Definitely going to be playing bishop takes here. Queen c2 is not the best move. We get to uncork knight e4, which is nice. I mean, it's a pawn. It's not the end of the world, but you know, it's always a mistake when white takes back, because then they walk into queen h4. Right, so it's much better for white if they play knight f3. Yeah, you've lost the pawn, but knight f3, castle, and you've still got bishops pointing in this direction. It's still very dangerous. My opponent played this. Now after queen h4, the position gets very good for black. Wow. My opponent's going to resign. We only won a pawn there. A pawn. But it was enough. Opponent said, no, I'm out. Okay, black pieces, here we go. This is for 1350. That is a pawn for me. Maybe this one? If knight here, I want to be able to pin it with bishop b4. Jorn is back. Thank you for the raid. 121. It definitely could be Jorn, but Jorn somehow satisfied my soul to pronounce that way, you know? Thanks very much. Welcome. We're doing a series here on the London system. Starting with the basics. Started at 800 ELO, going up from there. Learning along the way. This opening is called the Owens defense. You play it with the black pieces, b6. Obviously, when we're learning London, we're doing it with the white pieces. So when we play black, we've been playing b6. Shout out to Jorn is back. Yes, thank you, Quadro. If only the power. Do we hit him with knight f6? Also pawn takes looks decent. Let's go knight f6. Yeah, pawn takes here is definitely the move. But pawn takes here allows for a potential... I think we'll do this. Queen trade, which is kind of nice. This is forcing things a little bit, but if knight g5, we had bishop g6. Bishop here, I'm definitely going to start by taking. So we'll just ruin those pawns. Then get the knight out. If knight e5, there's bishop e2, so it's not really anything too special there. Let's attack this bishop, at least ask him where he's going. with king c8, bishop a6 is a tad bit annoying. Let's go here, and bishop there, we'll play bishop d6. I want to get a few trades in. Rook d8 looks nice. Knight on g6 is kind of great. Knight h5. I think we're gonna go for this. Bishop b5. Okay, I'm thinking about knight h5. I'm going to try to get on this square. If knight e4, we'll go bishop f4 check. This move I think I want to see. Knight to f4. So the threat is to take on d6. Knight e5, knight takes d6. Rook takes e5. Yeah, maybe that's not so great. But knight here, knight takes d6, knight takes f3. That could be something. Gets very messy after knight f5. I think it works out for me, but I agree it gets messy. The real simple way to do things is just knight f6, you know? No messing around, no funny business, just plain and simple, getting the trades on the board, not allowing any tricky lines. This knight is going to make it to f4. That pawn is definitely going to go to d5. And then we're really comfortable. We've got this open file to work with. Got all the center pawns. We're up a pawn. Yeah, d5. And then everything is pretty well protected. Knight on f4 is so strong. I mean, these are two double isolated pawns, so you always get on the square in front of the pawn weakness. d5, like I said. Here, I think he's gonna go rook there. Be nice if he went rook here, but I think he's gonna stay on the b pawn, so probably not worth it. Use that open file we got. a5 will take it. Okay, let's think about doubling here. Okay, we'll attack this. And knight g6, so we're covering h4 and f4. Even though the f4 square is beautiful, I might want to go to h4, e5 to actually make a threat. It's come time in the game where I might value making an actual threat over not. So knight e5, bishop e2. We have to really think about what we're going to do next there. Because knight h4, f4. Go back for just a sec. I want to rethink things. Let's offer a trade of rooks. Okay, well, covering both of these squares once again. I'm trying to stop h4. If he goes here, then I'll play knight h4, and I'm hitting this pawn. And now I'm going to get my rook over here. Knight on h4, and then I'm really coming with all the pressure. Now this looks good. Yeah, everything is loose and hanging now. Takes. It's not going to be any b4. We'll take here. And the endgame looks fantastic. Start with this check. Put a knight on d3. Tickle. We're up a lot of pawns here. I mean, I don't disagree. He's got a damn good one, but we have a lot of pawns. Ooh, shouldn't have given that up. e4. Rook a3 if we can. We have a lot of pawns, we really do. This is a lot. GG. Oh, we got another Brazilian. Tommy must have missed the ad, Dr. Lord Mayonnaise. Yes. Unfortunate. Tommy is always such a big supporter. You'll do factor if you can hit 1200? What's your rating right now, a snowy man? Can we get a check on a snowy man's rating? He's 400. All right. Well, you know, McDonald's is probably around the corner. I'll try factor if you can hook me up with Megan Fox. Well, I think you have your chances. Gonna play a6 next. Okay. F4. I'm thinking d4 might be a move, but the other one is just simply bishop e7 and castle. I would love to see that, Chicken Pants. I mean that genuinely. I would love to see that. Whatever that looks like. Whatever that looks like. Queen h5, please. Oh, JC, you're already probably gonna get 2 songs with that. That's just, yeah, if there's one person I'm a fan of, it's Johnny Cash. So you're very likely on your way to another. Johnny Cash is great. Thank you for the 30, JC Digital Girl. Can also take for the high T energy. Did someone say high T? Yeah, I said high T. He said Toronto. Can you imagine making a song that everyone calls a banger and all you do is sit there and name places around the world? That's like, I've seen every chatter, man. I've seen every chatter. I've seen a Moscatel, chessbrah, Stream Elements, got Tom Cruise, Tong, me, Ralph Wiggum, chessbrah, Sarah Scott, Liam, MC93. And it's just like, that's a song. That's a banger. For some reason, it is. Catalina, Catalina. If only my stupid pawn wasn't in the way. Could win the guy's queen. KVX, you gotta be out your goddamn mind. 10 subs for Ram Ranch. Hell no. Not only is Ram Ranch on a premium, but country music is on a premium tonight. So if you add those together, you're basically trying to buy car insurance for a 24-year-old male with a history of car crashes. Yep, this is a Snowy Man song. Some Zeppers. Oh, this, okay, this is technically playable. Maybe, no, maybe, yes, no. Yes, no. No, this looks too suspicious for me. Not even I can play it. Let's go... Let's go here. Queen d4, please. Thank you very much. And then queen back to d1 and get mated. Yeah, that'd be great. Unfortunately, Thongmi, queen h4, knight takes e4 is just a little too easy to play. It's a little too easy to play. This is a very easy move to play as well, though. We can hope for that. Oh, my queen. Man, this guy's not biting. He's not having any of it. He saw right through it. AG, thanks for the 5 gifted subs. I tried to get a nice mate for you there, AG. Maybe he's thinking really long and still gonna take my queen. I've seen that before. It happens. Wow, that is a beast move. Well, you know me. I'm not one to decline an opportunity to sack my queen. I'm definitely gonna take that. Do we take this first or give this check first? Bishop f2 and knight c6 after queen d3. Ooh. Check. Maybe he'll go here for the boys one time. One time for the one time. Amanda, thank you for the song. Sulla SA. Is that South Africa with a prime sub? Sulla, thank you. Here we go, Amanda. Thank you for the $15. Knight b5. A frisky lad. Understood. Wow, I thought this defended this. Wasn't paying attention at all. I actually thought that I could take his knight here. I'm gonna adjust the old lenses there. Well, we need to bring this. Actually, we can play this move, I suppose. Accomplishes the same thing. He can't castle here, which is good to remember. I actually thought he could for a sec, but he's definitely moved that king. Let's take that. Yeah, that was a big blunder by me. Luckily, we were up material, so we're still up. B2. Snowy Man, thanks for the 5 subs. Is that for a song? Thank you, buddy. You think so, Chess Ninja D1? You think I could pull that off? Yeah, regular scheduled programming. That works for me, Canadian rock fan. We had a bunch of great Thursday Cincos. AG, Snowy Man with the 5 on top of the 10. I suppose we don't need to take that. Just put our knight here. This is a nice bait. Rook B1, knight C4. Positioning appropriately. Some of these moves look pretty strong. Can always take this and give a check somewhere. You won't be able to get out of everything here. I would normally play bishop a4, but this is just going to work so well that we trade pieces, so not going to give up that opportunity. GG. We made that a little harder than we needed to. Just the total blindness. I thought my rook was defending. I really want him to play this move. I'm not sure if we're going to get it, though. Check. Bishop d2. Take and castle. Okay. Knight h3. That is it's a kind of a surprising move for him to play. Knight h3. Very impressive. Huh. Let's play d5. Want to get all my pieces out. Bishop c4, knight e3, knight d4. The bishop is hanging there. To be honest, he can go there. Probably go knight d4 there. That is going to be... Well, there's going to be some hefty consideration. I don't think knight d4 quite works, unfortunately. Guess we just got to go for a rook move, one of these two. I mean, this one is okay too, maybe, but it's nicer to get out of the pin. And this just doesn't quite get it done. Nah. Go here, I think. Knight a3 instead of knight there is a little strange. Gotta be careful of back rank. Keep that in mind. You bet I win this one. Maybe those should be the bets now. Forget about under 28 whatever moves. It's just whether we win or not. Takes, we take with the rook, and then the bishop hangs. Any checkmates for me? Knight here. Let's take some squares away first. I can see some mates happening. Oh, excuse me. Check. I'm hoping that he goes here and not there. I'm hoping he goes back. Okay, that's good. That's exactly what I wanted. Pawn mate. Nice. Oh, that couldn't have worked out any better. That's exactly what I wanted. The guy heard my pleas to the Lord above, and he was nice enough. All right. We're going to go for this game, and then hopefully we get the white pieces to go for 1400 with the London. We're going to play G5 for high energy guys like Valentinian. Let's get that knight out of there. Gonna need all my pieces, all hands on deck. Well, if we take this, I think we can all see there's just too many trades that happen. I can't deal with that. So I'm gonna attack this pawn. His knight has some choices of where to move. Knight e4, I want to play f5. Knight c4, I want to play maybe b5. Knight b3 is probably the one to choose. But it also looks like the worst move. Okay. Okay, bud. Sure. Whatever you want to do, my guy. He is really out here. Let's go here. If he plays h3, boy, that knight is not playing the game of chess today. That knight on h1 is looking real sad. Yeah, I'm not going to take. We're just going to shuffle our king over. Easy peasy. So there is going to be a future where this knight just has to sit and watch as we have our way with the king. Knight f6 next. We're clamping down on that square. You know, it'd be great if you could move the knight, maybe reroute it to d2 to take. Oh, but I'm going to bring another knight in. Oh, but then he could bring his... Oh, wait. He doesn't have one. That means the e4 square is mine. We're now in full occupancy mode for that e4 square. Queen d7 next. Oh, sure, bud. Let's reroute this bishop here. Make sure we watch this pawn. This pawn is keeping this pawn there. This pawn is keeping the knight there. So very important to watch over this guy. King on g6 is also great because it stops the queen from going there. And then my rook is free to move away. Let's get on some light squares here. Queen c6, bishop d5, these kind of moves. Light square, everything here. Trading these knights is something I really want. Because I want to reduce the amount of pieces on the board so that the only thing left is one of my pieces and then his knight on that square. So that's exactly the move I wanted to see. Exactly. Now, he might want to play bishop here and like trade for this pawn. So I want to keep a very, very close eye on that g3 pawn. Very close eye. Rook here, queen here to watch over. Admittedly, that's slightly annoying. Only slightly. We still have this move as well. We can just take it back. Let's continue. Invade. Again, the more pieces that trade, the better. I can play queen here, which is pretty much going to win the game. But then it forces him to play this move. And I don't even want to remind him that this move is available. I want that knight to stay a cuck. Let's bring this bishop around. Bishop d8. If the queen moves, probably a6. This might get a little unpleasant. He's gonna resign. There's a step knight in the corner. This looks really disgusting. He didn't want to play it out. He didn't want to play it out.
Bye.